I dreamed I was having a picnic with the Archangel Gabriel. We were sharing a lunch I'd made as we sat on a blanket in a park overlooking downtown. I opened my heart to him, pouring out my darkest secrets, confessing everything, but he just kept eating. I went into great detail about how I'd wasted my life giving in to a multitude of sins and weaknesses, even exaggerating my transgressions in hope of getting his attention. No such luck. Gabriel simply set aside the wrapper from the turkey and cranberry sandwich he had just devoured, peeled the lid off the bowl holding the potato salad, and dug in. "Humph," he grunted. "My doubts have gotten the better of me," I continued. "I feel like that broken vessel King David spoke of. I can't seem to hold on to anything. Hope, appreciation of simple pleasures, wealth in any form. I just throw it off like I'm trying to reject the world before it could reject me." "I'm sorry," the angel interrupted. "I don't mean to be a pig, but we rarely eat, almost never. We're usually too busy to even think about food, much less partake. But I'm telling you, this stuff right here, this is delish." He pointed his spoon downward at what remained in the Tupperware container. "Now, what are these little oniony things again?" "Chives. I've been wallowing in needless despair for so long, it's becoming who I am. People are starting to ask where I went, myself included. Does that make any sense?" "Sure. So what did you put in here, rosemary?" "No, I'm allergic. It's tarragon. My worst fault is being able to look beyond my own problems and reach out to others. I used alcohol as a social device, which had mixed results at best. Eventually, I was just drinking to medicate myself against depression and one pain or another, and we all know where that leads, especially if you're already prone to self-destruction." Bad news," Gabriel replied with a small burp, having scarfed down the last of the salad. "Excuse me, are those peach tarts? This one is, the other one's almond apricot. Mind if I try both?" "No, please," I replied with a relaxed wave of my hand. "I don't even enjoy drinking anymore. I haven't for years." "Ooh," Gabriel cooed rhapsodically upon biting into one of the flaky desserts. But I kept on. If I wasn't knocking back whiskey until I passed out, I was sifting through scripture and praying for some way to make sense of it all. Gabriel nodded understandingly as he extracted a thin bottle of blackberry lemonade from the ice bucket to wash down the last of his meal. "Nice. I can't find a sane reason for half the things I did. I guess I was trying to get God's attention." "Yeah, that's the stuff," Gabriel sighed. Then, smacking his lips with satisfaction, he upended the bottle and returned it to the slush-filled pail. "So I was wondering," I said, handing a napkin to my guest, who nodded in appreciation as he dabbed at his mouth with it, "is there some way you can pass on the message that, if nothing else, I'm sorry, that I'm ashamed of being so selfish and stupid and wasting my life?" I turned away from the angel, not wishing to induce pity with some melodramatic, tearful bow of the head. Gabriel groaned as he rose to his feet. "Sorry, pal, I only do outgoing messages." He brushed a few crumbs from himself and straightened his robe. "Let me ask you something. Do you feel even slightly loved, ever?" The question took me aback. I pondered it for a moment as Gabriel casually tossed a scrap of tart crust into the path of a passing squirrel. "Actually, I feel very loved," I said, "all the time." "Well, turn your mind toward that. Your soul will follow." He then reached down and grasped the handle of a tattered black musician's case, which he carefully lifted from the blanket. "When am I going to hear you play that thing?" "Before too long." The dream ended in silence, save for those few words the angel spoke before opening his wings and departing skyward. "Are you going to finish that?"